Hey guys, Tara here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Rails and Metal. Playing for today, spawning in the north, we have Sturmpanther as the Austere player, and his loadout is Jaeger Infantry, Blitzkrieg, and Jaeger Armor. Teaming up with him is X, the Eliminator, the Austere as well, who has Elite Troops, Assault Support, and Fortified Armor. Random teams, both these teams random teams. The south we have ZodiaAK, his Soviets, who has mechanized support, guard rifle combined arms, and guard motor coordination. Teaming up with him is Troy, who has guard rifle combined arms, Soviet combined arms, and guard motor coordination. Yeah, both these teams random teams, top 100 players. Slight edge to the allies in terms of rankings. I'm going to cover all the ranks because I can't remember them all off the top of my head because they're all random teams, but should be a good match. Okay. Machine gun setting up here. So they managed to get a bit of wire in these important regions, with these being the Eastern Front armies. There's a little bit less rushing towards the garrison. The ZodiaAK did rush his squads out there, didn't build a tech structure. So he got to this area first, got some wire down, should give the allies a bit of an advantage over on this right hand side. Meanwhile, X, the Eliminator, made sure to control this garrison over here. Actually prioritizing that over connecting these territory points himself, so taking a while to connect the fuel. Combat engineers go for a long trip, perhaps hoping to get a cut-off. Unsuccessful though. T structure going up. It's actually going to be tier 1 for ZodiaAK. Snipers are pretty powerful on this map. That's exactly what he's going for. Machine gun just in range of this heavy cover position, and Greenies coming in on the flank. Conscript's going to need to abandon that position and could actually end up losing control of this garrison. Conscript's hoorah. Oh, I don't know, there's a gap in the fence there, but oh, Greenies get there first. Probably should have prioritized trying to hold this region over trying to cap the VP. And allies may lose control of this region now. This is a lot of enemy forces over here for Sturmpanther. Meanwhile, X, the Eliminator, actually getting some wire up, blocking this flank, though you could just come here and hop over these, I'm pretty sure. Sniper gets its first kill. Sturmpanther probably going to have to retreat these squads shortly. Okay, they neutralize on the fuel and capture the VP though. It's pretty much mission accomplished. We've actually got Troy coming over from the left hand side. He wasn't making much headway over there. Going to try and help his teammate secure this right hand flank. Putting pressure on the mortar team. Machine gun getting sniped as well, so it's going to be a full retreat from Sturmpanther here. But still, damage has been done. Have had superior resource control to this point, and wow, second sniper for ZodiaAK. We do see a rush from Sturmpanther to tier 2 though, so it's actually going to get the Flamer half track, I imagine. And it's like right on time. You see his fuel. That's why I say it's a rush. I suppose a rush would be skipping tier 1, but his timings on his building production tech were spot on. It's going to have it out as fast as he possibly can. Detroit actually going deep with this conscript squad, but it looks like that's not actually going to count as a cutoff because This munitions is still connecting. Machine gun in the building hasn't left, stopping this further cut-off attempt. And here comes half-track being upgraded with the flamethrowers right now. Snipers have to be careful, this thing can chase them down and torch them. No anti-tank grenades yet from ZodiaAK. You're going double snipers. Better have some preparation against a enemy's light vehicle. And this thing's coming out at a pretty vicious timing. Sounds like he might have heard it through the fog of war. Soft retreating those snipers to a safe position. This half-track's not having a good day. Looks like he's tried to crush that wire there. Got rid of that, now he's going to engage. I thought that pathing was a bit clumsy, but actually just trying to crush that wire. And he torches that squad out of cover immediately. Question is, how aggressive is he going to go with it? Doesn't have sweepers with his pioneers, and did actually run over a mine over here just before, so might be thinking or worrying about the mines. And ZodiaAK hearing flame half-track through the fog of war. Was it loud enough time? Oh! Oh! Grenadier goes down to the double snipe with the damaged engine. Half-track can't chase them down. Is that Molotovs from Troy? Is indeed. It's got the Molotov tech. So yeah, perhaps Sturmpanther should have tried to make a bit more of an effort to just come out here and just make a bit more of a shock push with the half-track instead of trying to drive it around here and crush all this stuff. Bring it in, just gun straight for those snipers. Hope for the best. Got a mine over here. The half-track can't be repaired at the moment because Pioneers had to retreat just before. Early fuel cache from X the Eliminator. That shows they're quite far ahead at this point. There's the breathing room to build a fuel cache. Oh man, those... Whenever the double flame projectors connect with the building, it just starts roasting the squads inside. Snipers did pick off that kill, remember. Oh, and the Zis. Looks like it missed the opening shot, but forces the half-track away nonetheless. The flamethrower squad's gonna win this. Carrying that sweeper, you know, lowering the DPS of the squad. A pack coming out for XC Eliminator, playing it cautiously. Maybe some Panzer Grenadiers as well. No, this is not a particularly strong map for the Panzer Grenadier. Threatening to get the AT grenade off, but this is enough to force away the half-track. Oh man, that was nasty. Rifle grenade combined with some machine gun fire. Cuts down that squad. Tier 3 is up for Troy. Hasn't built a unit from quite yet, but has just basically just hit the fuel for a T-70 if that's what he chooses to go for. Floating a bit of manpower here. If he is planning to go for a tier 3 vehicle, could probably afford to get another combat engineer for repairs. So, although it's not strictly necessary to get 2 combat engineers for repairs, you know, if one squad, especially a flamethrower squad, gets forced away, you don't want your light vehicle to be stuck with engine damage out of commission for maybe up to a minute whilst you wait for your repairers to get back to the front lines in such a long map like Rails and Metal. Let's call in some guards. Sturmpanther getting on to the fuel again. Comes a Flamer half-track, gonna flush these guards out of the garrison very quickly, but it looks like they can come out this side. It doesn't even matter. That burst just did over half their health. Let's go and try to chase them down. Luckily they can squeeze through this gap and the half-track cannot, otherwise they would probably be a wipe. Oh, is he gonna continue the chase? Looks like he's gonna go all the way to base. Conscripts ooh-ahing out though. Gonna take engine damage in front of a squad. Oh, squad of guards. PTRSs look like it's gonna take it down. Maybe it's just, yeah, just the rifle fire ends up taking it out.
The enemy is inflicting losses upon us.
Perhaps a little bit greedy by Sturmpanther there. Saw red and went for the kill, but you know, the difference between infantry squeezing through this gap and then the half-track, it kind of took like not the exactly ideal path as well. Try and chase them down. Just too much. Oh, we've got LMGs on these grenadiers, so the conscripts are gonna struggle for Troy. And Axis with double fuel, triple cap on the VPs. Allies fighting from behind here. In a bit of trouble. Snipers still picking away though. Using them quite risky, but he's at this stage where if somebody's going to rush 222 to try and chase them down, probably would have happened by now, so feels somewhat safe using them aggressively. Tower down here for Sturmpanther though. That could be a nasty surprise, because both Soviets without sweepers at the moment only got the flamethrowers.
MG squad awaiting orders. Conscripts under attack.
So we're now investing in the machine gun. Got his tier 4 tech up as well. Pretty close to a T-34, but it's going to require the Allies to hold on to their fuel because at the moment their income is pretty terrible, has to be said. It's like ZodiaAK going for double Su-76. Pretty common to see that when you team it up with the snipers.
Su-76 ready for action.
Got a bunker here for Sturmpanther as well. He's really setting up shop. The thing about the bunker is, of course, it can't be sniped by the snipers, so it does make it a bit of an obstacle for ZodiaAK to deal with. Looks like Droid making some good headway over here, but we've got a bunker for X the Eliminator as well, covering this fuel point. These bunkers actually been quite effective for the Aussie player. That's something that I should probably include in my game a bit more, making those bunkers, especially when their munitions control has been so strong so far. Got full weapon upgrades on everything, and using grenades, and still have enough for bunkers, and this is a good time for bunkers as well. because they still have enough time to save up enough for their big off-map abilities. Even with some munitions expenditure right now. Okay, we're going to be seeing the Stuka strafing run coming in here. This thing does light damage to squads but pins them. Only the single plane on this one though. But the Allies without any anti-aircraft. And you know, they are going to be facing off against both this and the Stuka support, so it may be a good idea for them to get an M5. But you can see that plane doing, you know, less than a quarter health in one pass on that squad. Not particularly lethal. And because the squad's not taking any fire at the same time, the suppression actually wears off pretty quickly. Suppression recovery when you're out of combat is quite rapid. That's another pin. And ability is over. Certainly did temporarily halt Troid's advances on that left hand side. Series 6 really wants to kill that bunker. Yes, this pack's more in the middle, dealing with the Series 6 over there, but probably going to allow the bunker to go down. He's using the flare as well from his sniper right sight. Doesn't have to use the attack ground. So that bunker's definitely going to go down. Now Troid's actually making some more consolidated push over here, making good use of the heavy cover and the support of his team weapons to slowly whittle away at X the Eliminator, but almost at the same time we've got two Stupas for the Axis hitting the field at basically the exact same moment. It's going to make life a bit harder for the Allies. Troid actually didn't go for a T-34 76. Maybe saving for the 85 or an SU-76. Probably the 85, because he does have the ZIS. There, he starts the 85 right now. Allies also have a munitions and a fuel cache themselves. Probably a good idea because the resource control has been a little bit far behind, and they do seem to be floating a little bit. Here's this. This opens up, gets a penetrating hit. Once again, the Allies losing control of their fuel. Sturmpanther's been doing a really good job over on that side.
Ready for combat.
Mortar gets decrewed there. Oh man, the Stripper really wants to kill those snipers. There's a mine here, but slightly off the travel path. This was Urara and perhaps hoping to get an AT grenade, but X the Eliminator quick enough on the retreat. Slightly overshot there. Oh, but he managed to get the AT grenade off. I'm really surprised about that. Easily dodges that rifle grenade through the middle. Oh man, that's a big hit. Even with the heavy cover, still took over half the health of that squad. So it's going to need to retreat. a quad now for ZodiaAK, so he's prepared for the aerial onslaught. Oh, here comes T-3485. Wants to go for the kill on the Stupa. Pack's there. Is he going to continue the chase or is he going to back away? He's going to back away. So he wants to kill that bunker. Sniper pushing up. Double snipers in the range of this machine gun here. It's like Miss Micro. Machine gun shooting at the wrong unit. Shooting at the maximum C of the snipers. Might be able to force a retreat there with a couple of nice bursts. Ooh! ZodiaAK snipers go down. Oh, that was a huge Werfer barrage. 4 kills. 100% sniper models. That was nasty. Seems like ZodiaAK's having trouble just pushing forwards. People have complained about Soviet snipers, but as you can see here, they're not actually that oppressing, even on such a strong map for them here. And that got shot down almost instantly by the M5. This was not the M5 once it's upgraded, right? It's M17 from GMC. Slowly picking away. Oh, that's a wipe. Nice rifle grenade there by Sturmpanther. Things are looking tough for the Allies. I was like, where is he barraging? There doesn't seem like any good targets, and there weren't. Pretty big whiff. Oh, those Panzerwerfer rockets. You're surprised not to see the PPSH on these conscripts. Even on a map like this, I think it's a very worthwhile upgrade. And you hear that. Nice VP's ticking away now. Really struggling. Sniper not opening fire on this pack. Could have probably decrewed by now, which would open up the door for the SU-76 to take care of the Sturmpanther. Sturmpanzer rather. Gonna try to get the kill. But it's not gonna happen, and here comes Gumbert. Has to retreat. It's a little bit late on the sniper action there, but that's where you can see the slow rate of fire of that Soviet sniper. It's really not that lethal. Quite annoying to fight against, of course, but in terms of efficacy, doesn't seem overpowered. He needs to get this quad involved in trying to suppress these squads here. Ooh, nasty Werfer barrage, takes down a few guards. There's a bit of damage on the quad as well. Pod taking multiple bursts to disperse these grenadiers, and there it goes. Looks like he's having trouble microing on the multiple fronts. 3485 taking engine damage, but the Su-76 wants to go in for the kill. Gonna call in the IL-2s a little bit late. A little bit late on the IL-2s. So it's gonna force Sturmpanther away. He wants the kill. He's got the sight thanks to the marked vehicle. Su-76 is chasing in. Here comes the anti-tank strafe though as well. Oh, but right on time. Here comes the Tiger for XE Eliminator. And that's going to shut down this push by the Allies and take care of their tanks as well. Still got some of those anti-tank strafe planes going to come through. Probably going to take care of this 85. Maybe. Oh, Tiger's not chasing. Oh, but he still gets one more hit in. Can the 85 escape? Plane's shooting it. I'm not sure. 3485 does escape, but that was a disastrous push for the Allies. They lost 2 Su-76s, maybe even 3. Didn't take care of the Columbia either. Still alive.
We fight bravely for the Reich. The enemy is down to 200 points.
Oh, Su-76. Looks like this was an abandoned one. Got recrewed, but it's going to take...
Supply lines have been cut.
Panzerfaust. Rifle grenade could conceivably kill it, but I think the rifle grenade only has maybe about 30 penetration. So not a guaranteed penetrate on the Su-76's armor. Might even be slightly less than 30, might be closer to 20. Allies getting a little bit desperate. Just chucking units into the capping circle. But they're losing territory and just struggling to hold on to even one side. Hugely outsupplied now. So about 55 total supply ahead out of the Axis. It's like basically a whole army larger.
Panther ready.
It's about to get even worse. Here comes the Panther for Sturmpanther. Double T-3485s for Droid, and he's got the Katyusha, which hasn't opened fire yet, but Droid's still got a decent army, and ZodiaAK's actually got quite a lot of resources as well. Could build some vehicles of his own. Has got tier 4 up, maybe thinking about going for the Su-85 this time. More durable, and the focus sight on it quite strong on this map. Rockets going good. Going after the mortar team. Not getting the kill though. And these tanks going on the aggressive here. Got the 285s there and the stolen pack. And there's this. Used marked vehicle, but don't think he should chase. Oh, Panther. Exposing his rear armor. Perhaps he should have chased. We know what kill. It's the pathing there. I see ZodiaAK calling the IL-2s on the left hand side. Axis only have Pintles for anti-air at the moment. What's the Eliminator going to call in the Stuka strafing run at the same time, try and put a halt to this push with suppression himself. The double packs coming in, putting pressure on these tanks. 3485's behind it. The pack's in a nice position to shut down this push. Getting aggressive with this 85. Looks like everything's going to retreat away for repairs now. It's the plane circle overhead, making a tremendous racket. Target weak point here, that could be a dead T-3485. Doesn't activate it though. 3485 now retreats. Su-85 on the field for ZodiaAK finally. But in range of this pack. Chusha targeting the pack. Decent range for it, but not getting lucky scatter on the rockets. Getting actually very unlucky with the rocket scatter. He does any damage to it. Looks like the Allies going to try commit more on the left, but looks like maybe Troy lost one of his anti-tank guns. In fact, he's lost both of them. That's a bit of a disaster. Pack from the side, forcing away the Su-85. There's just nothing to stop these Grenadiers pushing up here. No machine gun. Finally gets there now. We've already done a lot of damage. Oh, instant decrew on the 5-man Zis. Briefly gets a button in there. But it's only enough to dissuade this Axis army from pushing in. Not going to threaten the kill. He's ready 5. Getting some good hits in. Doesn't want to risk taking engine damage and then dying to an anti-tank strafe or anti-tank gun. Speaking of the anti-tank strafe, here it comes. Oh, this could be a disaster. Oh, with the Werfer as well. Oh, squad down. T-3485's taking heavy damage. One of them with the damaged engine. Panther going to chase in. He feels bold. Next to that, too close air support strafe. Tiger coming in now as well. To tank strafe, and both the 85s are down. Oh. Su-85 trying to contribute from the side, but getting zoned out by that pack. And that's pretty much it. Allies now completely pushed off this map.
Remaining. Command bunker is now finished and reinforcements can be found.
And they call a GG there. So a nice medium length game instead of those 1 hour 15 emplacement casts. Nice change of pace for me as a caster. The Axis, you know, had a pretty strong start, had good control. Sturmpanther made some nice harassing pushes over here. So it probably should have got PPSHs on his conscripts. I feel like he missed a bit of power there. But just had trouble applying his snipers to this map. Even though it's quite a strong map. Kind of shows maybe the sniper's not really due for a nerf, even though they are quite frustrating to play against in terms of efficacy. They do seem to be at a decent power level right now. But yeah, Axis played just a strong strategy, both of them into tier 4 with the Brumbear, and the Allies are unable to do much about it. I'm going to wrap on that, guys. Feel like you're going to be cast by me. Details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.